What's up, dice heads and white boys who play funky music? Welcome back to Terrador's Trespass Session 37, A Shattered Alliance. I'm Joe, I'm your DM. I'm here today with Jesse and Brooks and Megan and Abby and Josie, and well, we might be missing a couple of folks, but we're still here to roll some dice and play ball, am I right? Okay.
Play ball.
Play ball.
Alright, umpire.
Last we left off, I didn't pre-write a summary, so I'm gonna free ball it. Last we left off, Maverick was supposed to die, but he didn't. And then Jim stole all our stuff and polished it and tried to give it back to us. Well, literally, what else happened?
He bought you a bunch of
stuff. Kiana did things. Somebody help me.
Once went and fought someone, I think.
Yeah.
Bilbert and some people went and pretended to be kobolds, and so that Bilbert could look like a hero.
And then back at the house, we saw something out the window, and it was scary.
You saw a panther out the window.
Yeah.
We got letters.
I think didn't Cyrus see that?
Only Cyrus.
Yes.
Only Cyrus?
I don't think we didn't see what it was. I didn't think we saw what it was.
I described it as like just a large cat. So yeah.
Okay. So
I think you said a large cat. I superimposed panther. Sorry, I don't know what it is. Don't you love that? Anyway, so play that funky music, white boy. It happened, and we're still at Azai's house. We've been at Azai's house for as long as we can remember. Oh my god, he's so beautiful. And here we are. It's happening. We're here. Amazing. Lorik, we actually begin with you. We come back into the house where we kind of zoom our vision in on Lorik as he is looking down at a note that Kiana left him that has a set of coordinates on it. And on the other side it says, the Kraken's location.
Okay. First off, just a lot of joy welled up in that, mixed with anxiety. Maybe a single tear falls down, hits the page. Is there any way that I know of to contact Mr. Pirate Man? Or does that just happen?
I would say give me Arcana, Religion, something like that to see if you can initiate contact this time.
Okay. Oh, it's a good initial roll. 16 without modifiers. Let me see what my Arcana is. Hold on. My Arcana is +2. So 18.
18. Amazing. You see, you're sitting there, Lorik, and you're thinking, well, if the pirate always finds me when I'm asleep, because that's when I go places, I should probably go to sleep. So you kind of dig through Kiana's bag, you find one of those herbs that, like, she gives sometimes when people are having trouble sleeping. You pop a few mellies, and in just a few minutes, you end up kind of curled up on the floor in Azai's mansion, and you drift off to sleep. You awaken to the sounds of roaring sea and rocking boat, and you come to, it's the same thing it always is, Lorik. It's that same boat, it's that same layout. Is there any hesitation in Lorik when he clearly knows where the captain will be?
Oh, absolutely not. You know, if I'm down in the lower decks, I'm barreling my way up to the top. If I'm starting top deck with the sea air in my face, I'm doing an about face trying to find that captain's cabin. And I'm kicking down that door if it's locked.
you're up in the crow's nest, like, right when you awaken, and so you do this, like, cool fireman pole slide down kind of thing. And to where, like, the boards kind of crack underneath your weight, you're, like, huge. And you quickly kind of clear the railing and go down, swiftly with you have cow feet, right? Like, hooves?
I do. I've got hooves. Yeah. Thank Mr. Tumnus.
You, a swift kick of your hoof right where the latch of the door is, and you knock it open to see Serpentros. Yeah, is that right? Did I say it right?
Yep.
Okay. And you see he's sitting at like a desk type of thing, and you can see the sea elf from before, who you've learned is your father, tied to this like central tier, barely hanging on to life. But his back is to you right now. The pirate's back is to you right now.
Can't do it on mic, but Lord is gonna yell Sir Petros' name and just wait for him to turn around.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as this door slams open and you're yelling his name as you enter, swiftly turns around and stands up, like almost half drawing a sword before realizing it's you and going, "Oh God, no! I hate voices."
The most basic pirate voice.
Yarr!
Anyway, Laura.
Yar, there you are, boy.
Lorik. Back so soon, are ya?
Yeah, no, I got what you need. Okay. What is this deal between us? If I give it to you right now.
That man right there will live.
Now, are we talking pirate live, where you pull a kind of sneaky, he's alive, but he's on an island and he's alone sort of thing? Or is he coming back with me? I need to know that before I give you what you want.
Give me an insight check.
Oh, fancy. Hold up. I need to sing the alphabet in my head. Okay, that's a 18.
18. You see the slightest flash of flash, like, cross his face before he returns back to the stony expression. Well, lad, what's it gonna be? You want to find out? Or you want him to die right here in front of you?
Well, I'm going to be honest, Sir Petros. As much as I want this man to live, okay, I'm not willing to bet that you're going to get your cake and eat it too by giving this to me. I need confirmation that he's going to live. Because in my mind, right now, he's as good as dead if I give this to you or if I don't. So if you want what I have, then you have to give me that.
He snaps, and, like, a horrified, timid-looking woman steps into the captain's quarters and has, like, a little medic's bag, and she drops to her knees beside your father, tied to this mast, and starts to open her bag and tend to a wound that he has in his stomach. And he says, "You drive a hard bargain, Lorik. How about that? Maria here will patch him up, and I can promise you that, well, as much as is in my control, that man will remain alive."
What's in your control? What sort of thing do we have here? When I give you these coordinates, right, and I'm sure, as you know, since you've been hunting and seeing, they're somewhere in the ocean. Is your control, say, diminished because you're making headway directly for the center of the ocean, and, well, you're not going to land anytime soon, so that was in your control. I want to be perfectly honest with you, Sir Petros. Okay? You're not getting anything out of me until I am 100% certain that he will be safe and able to be with me afterwards.
Pirate's promise. You have my word.
You have hands up? No, none of this thing. I've been told that this means lying.
Give me an insight check. Or perception, I guess, either one.
Oh. 9.
Looks good to you. You don't know why he'd lie to you. He's like kind of a cool guy, so I don't know why he'd lie to you.
Okay.
No, I think to narrate that cooler, because Lork's not an idiot, it's more this, like, you know, somewhere in here, that he has to be playing you, because you're not an idiot, but this rage that you're feeling is just kind of bubbling up, that he's being so difficult, and it's clouding your judgment, and it's making you kind of jump hurdles and maybe think that the ship is ready to sail before it is.
I can tell that you're out with whatever deals. Like, and I don't know if that makes me happy. This is a hard thing, because if this was the first time that we met, I would have given this to you right away. I thought you were just so well intentioned. But every time you call me back, it breaks me a little bit more. And I'm just, I don't know. I've almost lost a lot of friends. And I know what it's like to hope beyond hope that something's going to change. So I know how it is to have this much chance. For some reason, it's making me scared of having this much. I want to see what is in your power. I know, and you know, that you can follow me here with me. So if you want to keep me on the ship for the rest of my life, it's not really within my power to deny that. Every time I escape, I'd be back here. So, in a way, I've already put up my life as collateral. So, why don't you give me some collateral and show me that you can send this man away just like you sent me?
This is my favorite part of working with good guys. You're so stupid. And he kind of does a weird little hand motion and turns some kind of ring that he has on his finger. A portal opens up on the other side of this mast that's in the center of the captain's quarters. He takes out his curvy sword, pirate sword, rapier, is that what it's called?
Sure.
And, huh?
Sure.
Cutlass.
Thank you. And he slices the ropes. Through the portal, you can see... Lord, give me a history check.
You got a luck thing.
I don't know if I want to use my luck right now. I feel like some. There's rock checks. And the
Final
luck
roll?
only gives me an extra die to add on top of that. So at best, I can get like a 13. Makes sense. I'm sticking with it. Final answer, no deal.
Sand. And he slashes through, grabs the sea elf by the shoulders, pushes him through onto somewhere sandy, and the portal. He goes, "A nice beach vacation. How about them coordinates?"
That's the best I'm gonna get. So, yeah. Was I able to bring the paper with me? You say yes or no? You cut out this one. Okay. So I hold out the paper. Pretty close. Not full session.
Yeah, he'll take a step forward to try to take it from you.
I have a magic question.
Sure.
So, spider climb lets you climb walls. Is it like Spider-Man, where just now I'm sticky now and I can just stick to whatever surface I want, or is it explicitly walls, ceilings?
So, the way that I understand spider climb to work is that it essentially, you would still have to use movement, which would mean you'd still get an attack of opportunity if you moved outside of 10 feet of him, but you would have to walk over to a wall, climb up it, and then you could climb on the ceiling.
Okay, so no skin. Skin is not wall.
Yeah, no, Brooks.
Okay. It was worth a shot, Spider-Man has really taught me a lot.
He's scheming.
I'm not
It's a
Spider-Man.
great question.
I am.
No, good
As
question.
he reaches in,
No
can I make a grapple check?
Certainly. Give me an athletics roll.
Okay. See, this is where the luck. Oh, I see. Yeah. Because I need it. I roll. What is it with the luck that I roll on top of it?
Lucky, you just reroll.
Oh, I just reroll? Oh, wait, no, that's scary.
You reroll and
Okay.
you have to take a reroll. I think.
Pretty sure I thought it was bad. What is that called? Let's see.
Megan can look it up, but I don't think that's true.
Yeah, Megan, help me.
What is it like? Your
Let me see. Is it on my other
dark
sheet?
one's blessed. Dark one's unlocked.
Yeah, dark one's blessing, and the dark one's unlocked. You can follow it. Add a D10. Okay. 10. This is the 10. Good. Gross. 9 plus 2 plus what? 9 plus 2 plus 5 is 16. Thank you. 16.
With a 26.
Oh.
What do you attempt to do?
Attempt just to grab the wrists with the other hand, and I had other plans after that, but those aren't important right now.
Yeah, you just see he snatches the paper from you and takes a few steps back. I'll let you have a reaction.
Reaction. Ooh. Okay. How many is a pew? Is that 10?
I'd say he's still within your 5-foot range.
Okay. Oh goodness.
It needs to be a reaction, whatever you do.
Yeah. What are my options for reactions? I don't know reactions are allowed.
It would just be class-based, so it would be if warlocks get anything that is a reaction.
Hellish
I don't think they
rebuke.
do. Yeah, but I read that one. That was the first thing I went to, and it says to being hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
right.
he specifically did the opposite of that. He's retreating like I don't know what to do. I guess I don't have a reaction other than being stunned.
He takes a step back and he goes, tricky. He opens the letter, goes, all right. It burns in his hands, and Lorik, you, as your vision goes black. And Serpentros now has the location of the Kraken. We actually fly our view over to Abyssalia now. Where, Jesse, if you wouldn't mind putting on a frog hat.
Hold on.
Megan, you're unmuted, baby. Megan, you're unmuted, baby. Oh, never mind, you're good.
So ready.
Okay. We descend upon Hugh in the land of Abyssalia as he is atop this kind of upper deck crow's nest style thing of a tree house that is built against a palm tree. No, not palm tree. What is it called? The one that grows the coconuts. Is that a palm tree?
Palm tree, yeah.
Okay. I got nervous. Okay. The one that grows the coconuts. There's a treehouse built into this palm tree, and you are standing on kind of like this upper deck, like flat platform, where there's a table in the center of it. And you see, actually, I have to text somebody really quick.
What do I see? Oh god. So wait, okay, while you're doing that, Brooks, does Lork have human hands or hose for hands too?
Human hands.
Obviously, he has human hands. Brooks, check your text.
This whole time, he just...
I've drawn his hands.
That's true. When you said hooves earlier, it just got me thinking, and I'm like, wait a minute.
You want to know what I almost genuinely just said, which makes me
Mr.
want to kill
Thomas.
myself? I almost genuinely just asked you guys to clap if you could hear my voice. I could kill myself. But anyway, so...
You can say that on TikTok Live, Joe. Be careful.
Genuinely almost just said if you could hear my voice clap once.
Don't kill yourself wearing a Dr. Pepper t-shirt.
And drinking the Dr. Pepper from Wendy's. Okay. So anyway, Hugh, you are on this table. And spread out in front of you, there is... Describe to us what Hugh's doing right now. And I'll tell you what's around you.
Absolutely. So Hugh has been, for the past couple of days, if not weeks, getting as much parchment paper as he can to basically write almost like flyers, maybe, if that's a correct term, of like, are you tired of hiding? You're not alone. And because like Hugh has to believe that there's grungs out there that are hiding from the one-child policy. He is everything in his power to like make some kind of flyers, make some kind of things to like go around, and also like along with that, just other political things like King's servants lying and other things like that.
Yeah. You see, you have a quill and inkwell, and you're inking a new flyer on this square of parchment. And you feel like something move behind you and kind of bump into you a little bit, making you jag your line. And as you kind of glance over your shoulder to see what it was, you see a female golden grung. You see Liana.
Gosh, you scared me. Sorry, I'm almost finished. I've just, like about 50 more, and that should be enough for at least this section.
You're wonderful, man. I'm so proud of you. Do you really think that this is gonna work?
It has to. It really does. I mean, if not, at least I'm trying. I mean, can you think of anything else? Because like, you'd have my head if you were any bolder than this.
Hope brings me confidence. All I need to do is see your passion and your drive. I trust not in you, but in everything that you're working towards, that it's going to come true. How can I help?
Kind of stops, puts the inkwell down, turns around, and gives a hug, like an embrace. Every day I thank the Kraken that we've crossed paths.
Then we start our mornings in the same way.
Well, I suppose we'll finish out these pamphlets here, and we'll start with the lower portions of the city and work our way up.
Sounds wonderful. I think we'll certainly have the easiest time in the lower sections. It's easy to recruit helping hands for noble cause. Be harder, more lonely as we move upwards, and our efforts will be stifled more often. But if we focus on the right places, we'll find those stored in their hearts, and it won't matter if it's taken down.
And right as Liana finishes that sentence, and you kind of pull the rest of the way back and your hands come off of her, you hear a deep, bellowing musical hum that you don't know how you'd replicate it even if you thought to. Just, it doesn't feel... it doesn't feel like the Kraken, kind of a deep bellowing, but it's also not like anything you've heard. It's deep. Sounds almost like a singing voice, but not human. And as you turn both of you to look at it, the camera catching both of you perfectly, and each other's arms looking side, like Jurassic Park. Standing up from the car. What's the lady's name? Stands up from the car.
Ellie.
Putting on the glasses. As you see, Hugh, a ghostly ship that doesn't really mean anything to you or to Liana. You do remember something that Lorik mentioned very briefly about seeing something like that last Hallows Eve, but people see all kinds of things on Hallows Eve. This is what you see. You are probably a couple miles from the shore, but you can see it almost a spot in the distance as you and Liana are standing there.
You see that too, right?
Yes, would that be Sermon? Is that within his power? Do we know this?
And no ship or battalion that I've ever seen. Oh, I mean, and can I do like a history check to like really like think, because if Lorik described it in more detail?
Yeah, go for it.
Using my spinner dice. Look at that. Not much. 10.
10. You the same thing. I mean, you remember that Lorik mentioned a ghost ship. And as you're sitting there trying to think, before you can relay, like, no, I don't know. Both of you see a giant tentacle shoot forth out from the depths. A cannonball, you can see very, very faintly the speck of a cannonball whizzes past it, not hitting it. And the tentacle wraps around the ship, crushing it in half as it then releases, and the two halves of the ship start to crack apart and sink into the sea. Very slowly, as shipwrecks do, but beginning to ship, and the tentacle immediately retracts.
Whatever it was, it's not our problem anymore. Um,
Is there another problem? You've communed with the Kraken face to face, yes?
yes, on occasion, yeah.
Does it look like the right color? Is this a sea beast or is this our projection?
I mean, I can't get a good grasp of the colors from here, but I mean, no creature that I've known is as big as that is could be the Kraken. I mean, I could try to talk to him probably later because I'm sure if it is him, he's a little busy right now. Um, yeah, I'll have to say a few prayers.
Do you think we're safe on the beach?
Yeah. I hope. Anyway, those flyers. Let's. I mean, the more we go,
Yeah.
the more we go inland, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah. You guys start to pack up those flyers. Thanks for stepping in, Brooks. I don't want to talk to my cousin that way. I was giggling and kicking my feet that whole scene. Brooks, you dog.
Thank
you guys. Brooks low key. He said, and that we might start our mornings the same way. Oh my god. Liana. Anyway, so why was it Brooks and Wuthering Heights? Anyway, amazing. Well, we zoom our view back to Precinct 5 of Varanth, where everyone's kind of chilling in Azai's house for the day. This would be Lorik has just woken up in one of the extra rooms here where he's been sleeping on the floor. Kiana's doing some pretty intense Froga. She'll show up if she needs to. Jim, you're up and at 'em. Cyrus, I'll be with you in a moment. Theo and Heidi is who I'm focused on first, though. Cyrus, I'll be with you in a moment, my love. No, I will be with you in a moment. I've decided this. Okay, it's early morning. It is Emberwane 1st, which is the equivalent of March, I believe. So, kind of like March 1st. I think that's true. Yes? I think it's either February or March. No one here would know this, except for Jesse. It is Jim's birthday today. Don't even know that Jim knows that, but it is Jim's birthday. So, Jesse, you can think in your brain and decide if Jim knows that or not. But, just for you guys to know. And it's been a little over 2 weeks since you guys left Hell. So, you've been really just trying to recover at Azai's house. All of those mental deficits are gone now. So if you had any disadvantages or anything like that, that is gone. That does not count for any of your hell things that say here until you go see a mage or whatever. But if you had something that was time-based, then it is not away yet. Yes, Heidi.
Heidi hasn't seen a mage, but is it plausible that during these 2 weeks has tried to heal her and we have realized that it has not worked?
Well, I was going to say, do you want to roll to see if it did work? Because we can certainly say that in those 2 weeks you went and gotten and seen a mage. Unless you just like it better if it doesn't work.
I'll do whatever you tell me to do.
Okay, why don't you roll a constitution check with advantage with this mage, like, helping you, basically. I don't even remember what your thing was. Your spirit is misaligned.
No magic healing could work on me until I went and got my chakras aligned or something. I'm rolling a con save?
Yeah, with advantage.
Okay. 17.
17. Yeah, you go see a organic chiropractor who gets you, who you have an uncomfortable session with them, and they crack your bones all over the place, and it makes you feel really weird. But it does, afterwards, you do feel better. And like, not that Heidi knew that no healing magic was going to do anything for her, but like, you feel better now. But yeah, so like, Theo, your physical injuries, gone. Even though it was for XYZ number of sessions. Cyrus, same for you. Lorik, like, your stuff I think was permanent, right? Because you have sensitivity to heat now. Kiana's stuff is still here. Jim's, your thing is still in place. Maverick and Bart, both have to go to see a doctor. Nothing is wrong with Bart. He needs to take his father's to the doctor. They're going to investigate with a mage doctor to see if anything's like sort of what's wrong with them, and why they are acting so strange. And they don't go anywhere separate, so the whole band is going. And then Maverick is going along with them to figure out why he doesn't show up in mirrors and if there's any long-term effects on his blood pressure of almost dying so many times. So that's where they are. They're all at the doctor. The rest of us are here. Sorry it took me so long to get through that, friends. Theo. We find you, Theodora, at early in the morning, like the sun's just risen. You have had quite the night. Where, you went on a bit of an adventure while you were trancing, and you feel quite exhausted after that, but you still have kind of the physical rest of a trance, but just the sort of, there's a lot to think about, I guess, after the events of this evening last. It is, you kind of chill in your room, hang out, just chill a little bit until an appropriate time to leave your room, you think. And when you head down to the kitchen, you are ravenous. You kind of step down the stairs, wondering if you're going to find some food in the kitchen. And you see Heidi is sitting at some of the bar stools, writing on something. And Heidi seems to be the only one in the kitchen.
Good morning.
How are you today?
And as she's saying that, she's like looking through the pantry. So talk to Rendoshi. Things are well. Did you know that there are other dimensions? Did you know that?
I mean, I've certainly read
Is that
about
something that people know?
Can I history check, or is that a no? Is it a hard no? I don't know that.
Hard no. Did not know that.
No. What do you mean dimensions?
So, Rendoshi made me do a bunch of training. I've got some cool things now. That's not the point. I'll get to that later. So I was kind of fine with it when I was there, but thinking about it, I am now really confused. He sent me to our world, but everything was the opposite.
How much of everything?
They
Like
called it.
everything?
We were in Imperia. They called it Imperia. And there was a me there that was a wizard, but they were called monks, and monks were called wizards. I don't know.
You were a monk,
Okay,
You were a monk, but you were a wizard.
I was a monk. but I was a wizard. I was a monk. They were wizards.
This is an Imperia.
Imperia.
Does Heidi think that Theo's hit her head, or does Heidi believe this?
So it's hard, right? Because Heidi thinks that Theo is monk Jesus, right? She thinks Theo's on some weird stuff that Heidi knows she doesn't understand. But I'm Imperia, and the wizards called monks, and the monks called wizards. Okay. Anything else?
The sun set in the opposite direction.
So, east.
Yes. I'm trying to think of what else. I have this necklace now as proof. It was there. It's for my chakras.
You see a golden chain with like 9-tiered jewels up and down. And only one of them is lit up.
Does your chain hang low?
Oh, wait, look. And I'll show her my hands, which were fucked up from hell, but now they're fine.
Yes, your hands are completely fine. Like, completely fine.
And then, wait, Heidi! Do that. I won't do the monk thing. You just do it.
As you guys touch fists, a little puff of blue smoke between your hands.
What's that?
I don't know! But I can do it now.
I'll also remind you, you met Secretariat. You got some cool stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this, Heidi, listen. This is the crazy part. So Maverick's shitty grandpa, right? I don't even remember him. I don't remember him. Like what's his name here? I don't know. What's Maverick's grandpa's name?
Maverick.
Is it? Oh wow, that's terrible.
Maverick is the third.
You're right, I forgot about that. I didn't actually, I did forget because I didn't know that. Anyways, Maverick's grandpa in this, his name is Secretariat! It's dumb! And they were kind of stupid over there! I just told them that God was gonna come and judge them! God being Rendoshi, they really took him seriously.
So
you also were Rendoshi's ex in this world.
I'm not bringing that up. Heidi doesn't know that. That's a secret for my brain forever because that nobody else needs to know that.
So just to summarize, when you were trancing, Rendoshi, your monk god.
There's a feather here. Yeah.
Is that new?
I lost it apparently, and then he gave it back.
Oh, would Heidi recognize that she lost it in hell, or she lost it? Oh no.
Lost it before hell. It's been a minute.
Oh, okay.
No, I had it. I had it with me. My feather. My one feather. I had that in hell. I didn't get it back when I was in hell, but I had it with me. The headdress was missing, but the feather I had.
Yeah. The headdress was gone before that.
The feather.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So to recap, Rendoshi took you to an alternative dimension. Words I don't even know the meaning of.
That's what he called it.
Of our world, where everything was highly similar but also different, in which Imperia, our nation of knowledge and
they valued punching more than wizardry.
Imperia?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It was the opposite because
Imperia was
Imperia.
the legacy political family of the Secretariats.
Yes. Secretariat the Third is out there.
Right. And you
They
got
called
a
me
necklace?
Dora. Yeah.
Your name was Dora instead of Theo?
And over there. Yeah.
Okay. And you got a necklace. Was that from the alternate dimension, or was that just from Rendoshi?
Yes. So it was from
Look at
Rendoshi, but it was in the other dimension, and I had to go get it.
Theo, I'll also
From who?
remind
From
you
where?
of your. I'll remind you of your necklace's ability if you care to use anything with it.
Oh yeah, I can just see your aura now, Heidi, all the time.
Her aura is like so orange and like anxious.
If I took it off and gave it to Heidi, would she be able to see it?
Probably not, but you could try.
You want to try?
Not particular. Okay.
Theo puts this on you.
Do I need to
Heidi-
do a check or something?
Heidi, I need a DC 20 wisdom check.
Wisdom. Okay. Can it be wisdom? Does that have to be wisdom? Couldn't it be arcana?
No.
Or even religion?
I'd allow religion.
I'd like to see religion.
No, it needs to be wisdom because it's about your inner self. It's not about your knowledge of religion.
Okay. I'm gonna use Tides of Chaos and have advantage.
Why do you care?
I don't know. I want a magic necklace. And I got a 21.
Wow, that's so
I want
random.
Heidi to believe me.
Yeah, if you don't mind, Megan, I think this is more about Theo's belief than yours. As she puts this necklace onto you, and you're going, "Oh my god, this is so uncomfortable. I don't want to put on Monk Jesus's necklace. This is so strange." But Theo really wants this to happen, and she really wants you to be able to share this moment with her and to see her. And so as the necklace settles right above your pendant from Azai, it makes contact with your skin. And you, like, POV, you're Heidi. Yeah, so, and then as Theo pulls back, you see, and this just kind of wispy smoke-looking aura all around Theo of every color that you could and could not imagine is floating around Theo's head, and you can see like circular orbs going from the tip of her head down to like her pelvis, and you can see that the topmost one is brighter than the rest of the very faint ones. And Theo, you pull back. And Heidi, that's what you see.
You see it? I don't really know if it works on other people.
I see it, Theo.
What's it look like?
Like nothing I've ever seen. There's smoke around you, and it flows like that, Theo. Yeah, and it's every color and even more
Whoa.
than that, and you've got these orbs.
Oh yeah, I know about the orbs.
The top one is split up.
Yeah, that's my chakra. It's plural. Only the top one's aligned. Or what you said it was the top one? Yeah, I got one of them aligned, and I think it's just like I have to fix them eventually. Something about something like that. Rendoshi said that I'll do it sometimes, but I don't have to do them all right now.
Right.
He's really vague all the time.
I had a professor like that in law school. He didn't have a deadline for anything. It was the worst experience of my life.
He's just like, and you'll do it eventually, and it will happen. I'm like, okay. Do you need it to happen now?
Well, Theo, I believe you. For whatever good that does. Do you want this back, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. What? Theo grabs every edible food
I'm-
stuffs in the pantry and
Yeah, I've made like
And what's that about? What are you do? Are you okay?
I'm really hungry. I think I've been in a trance for like 2 days.
4 days? We haven't seen Theo in 4 days.
no, it's been 4 hours. It's been 4 hours.
Okay. Theo, you went upstairs. I don't know. I saw you last night.
She leaves. Theo is carrying a. She has her tunic up, like full of items.
Pop-Tarts.
Full of Pop-Tarts.
I have like a carton of grapes.
Bunch of grapes. Yeah, so much stuff. There's a
And I go
watermelon
outside.
in there.
I go
There's a
outside.
watermelon in there, and like when Theo picks up the watermelon, like you see that she almost looks like she's tearing up a little bit, and then
Yeah.
puts it into her tunic pouch.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
And Theo, are you going to the monk encampment?
No, I'm just gonna go sit in the yard.
You still in the yard. You go have a little picnic. I love it.
Nice out. It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day. Yeah, and I'll say, since we were just with Heidi, I'll just follow her. You see, like, the doorbell rings, the mail carrier stops by and drops by some more letters and things. You sift through the bags and start to kind of sort it out by whose things go where. And as Megan pulls up the letter that I sent her earlier, I'm going to go pee really quick. Heidi, you start sorting through this mail, and you see, as you're kind of sorting through, you see Cora, Azai's house manager, old halfling woman, not old, but she's probably in her 60s, walks in, and
She's Jim's age.
She's Jim's age, and by the way, if Jim I don't know why you guys keep trying to make me roleplay romance with my cousin. I'm gonna make Megan play Cora if that comes up. So just so you know.
I'll do it.
Anyway, so
funny.
Cora walks in, gets a step stool, gets up, starts going through the cabinets looking for something, and she goes, "Oh, good morning, Heidi. How'd you sleep, darling?"
Fine. And I think she's already looking through the letters, did we say? Or
yeah, you're kind of sorting them out, and you see one with your name on it. You haven't written to Azai in a minute, other than just the quick response to your last letter, and you haven't been writing conversationally much at all since you left. It's only been a couple weeks, but you see, addressed to you with his name as the sender.
I said fine, Cora, thank you. I think I'm finally feeling back to normal after all of that.
Wonderful.
And she'll kind of open it up and start reading. Cora?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know where Azai's address books are? He's asking me to look for someone who went to hell with him. Or no. He's looking for someone who did administrative work. I think he needs a secretary.
Well,
I take it, I
he already
suppose.
knows the best one. Well, anyway, his address books would be up in his study, dear. I could go and grab some for you if you know. I'm sure there's dozens.
I'm looking for one from the 1090s.
I can take a look, honey. You stay here.
Okay.
Cora steps out. Is there anything Heidi would do? Or, like, kind of, where's Heidi at reading the rest of this letter while we're recording it back?
She feels bad. In the letter, Azai talks about feeling the fear and worry and disappointment that Heidi felt whenever he got very mad on television, online television. And his limp is not doing well. And lots of things. So Heidi feels bad. That she hasn't been very encouraging.
Cora gets back with an address book. He goes, well, it turns out there aren't too many from the 1090s. He was sort of with one group of people for a lot of that time. And she sets a couple inch thick address book in front of you.
Thank you, Cora. And she'll start flipping through it. She'll say, have you happened to hear of anyone named, I'm looking for a Vale Archer?
No, I'm afraid not.
I need to send Azai's address, so I'll find it.
Are you quite all right, Heidi? Was something wrong with Azai?
No. Oh, yes. Nothing out of the ordinary, I don't think. He went back injured, so I think work is very difficult right now. I think he's starting to talk like his dad, and that's a little worrisome.
You know, I've worked for the ward house for a long time, and this position it comes with the mansion. I come with the house, and before I don't know, I didn't have a lot of direct interactions with Mr. Ward, but I met him a time or two, and I remember seeing that baby around the Capitol, and when I started this job, well, it was shortly after that I had some more interactions with the wards, and funny that he ended up being my boss one day, I guess. He's always been quite like his father, and I think there's good and bad to that, you know. His father's an honorable man, but his father's he's quite dedicated to Varant. And that can take a lot out of a person to love a country enough to be disappointed in her.
That's a good way to put it. Thank you for reminding me that Azai was a kid once too. I think in my head he's untouchable. And I think that's been a mistake.
And Mrs. Ward had the very same problem with Azai's father, so I think that comes with the title. You're doing well. You're doing well, Heidi. I know you are not at the... I don't mean to be presumptuous, but you love Mr. Ward, and you've been running his house for a few weeks now, and I don't mean to put you into the slot of First Lady, because I know that you're not, but you already carry some of the worries of a First Lady, and I just want to... I'd like to ease some of that if I can. I've seen plenty of young women or young men come in here as the partners of council members and kill themselves over it.
No. I guess I made it this far. I don't know. I'm just doing what anyone else would do. So, no need to, no need to, think so far ahead.
I didn't mean
Thank you
to.
for it. No, it's not. Thank you.
If you need anything, you let me know. We like having you here, the staff. We hope you'll stay around.
Thank you, Laura. And she goes to look kind of extend her arm. She says, Cora, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Just like between us girls. I mean, right, I mean, you've been very kind about me and Azai, and I think that's very sweet. And are you seeing anyone? What's going on in Cora's life?
You want odds.
No!
You want odds. She goes, no, ma'am. My duties here take up quite a bit of my time, and I live here full time. I really wouldn't have the time.
Interesting. It's just that you know that guy who's been staying with us. He's not really on the office. He's just been a guest.
Filbert?
You know. No. No, Jim.
Oh, the one who robbed you all and cleaned all your instruments on the front lawn.
He wasn't robbing. He didn't go anywhere. He didn't leave the property. It's not robbery. I checked. No, you know, I think he's single, and don't look at me like that, Cora. Don't you think he's that? Do you think he's dead?
Do you, Heidi?
That's not what I'm talking about him. I'm taken, Cora. You aren't. Go help me out. Make this happen for me.
Give me an insight check. Give me an insight check.
Please.
Insight check.
18.
18. You see the slightest flush as as she goes, I believe I have a few things to take care of. Please excuse me. And
Cora, no!
And she picks up a basket and starts to walk away.
Okay. I go to Azai's study and I try to find the address I'm looking for.
Okay, amazing. I'm gonna cut away from you for a minute before I let you find
That's
that.
Fine.
We see. Give me just a second. Cyrus, you are in yours in Maverick's bedroom. You know that he went to the doctor with BTS this morning. Sentence I never thought I'd say. To figure out why he doesn't show up in mirrors. He literally couldn't take it anymore. And so yeah, you wake up and kind of he heads out, and so you're kind of alone. And as you start to head downstairs, you and Kiana kind of run into each other on the stairs landing. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the stairs landing. So she goes, "Oh, good morning."
It's morning. I wouldn't say it's good. It's early.
Do you ever have
What?
anything like positive to say? Like ever?
Well, if you're gonna complain about me being too negative, I'd complain about you being too positive. It's too early for this. Where are you even going?
Downstairs, Cyrus.
Oh, great. That's where I'm going too. What a pleasure.
Oh, perfect.
Care to join me?
We start to walk down the stairs at the same time, like bumping into each other a little bit. And Kiana goes, "What was it you've been getting these letters and things. You're looking for someone, aren't you? How's that been going?"
Well, found out where he is. It's just a matter of getting to him.
And who was it again?
An old friend. He's in a bit of trouble. Trying to sort him out of it. But I can't really do much not being there, so.
That all?
Yeah, the boss is being weird, but, that's the usual. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I just basically wrote him a letter to fuck off. Why? What were in your letters, Kiana?
I didn't get any letters. You guys wouldn't let me mail one.
Well, then go mail one now. There's been something odd going on, and, I don't really care to ask you about it.
No, of course you wouldn't.
Yeah.
But you've cared an awful lot about my personal business since we met. I don't know why you'd stop caring now.
Well, you weren't there for it, but a lot happened recently, so.
So what? You've changed now? You're better now? You're this perfect person like Maverick is?
Please. He'd like to pretend he's perfect. And I never said that I was. You've been a little grumpy ever since you lost that necklace. Whatever it was, because no one told me, and that's fine.
No
Do you want your necklace back?
I feel like I made an announcement at breakfast the other day that I don't.
That you don't want it back. Okay.
That's what you're all about, right? Freedom? Girls,
Sure.
Girls. What if I started parading around Abyssinia and killing people? Would that make me, free?
I don't remember telling you exactly what I do. I mean, it's not a secret. But
Telling me
you've been
what
living
you
up in
do?
your high little princess palace. Getting
Telling me
everything
what
you
to
wished
do?
for.
Oh, everything I
Oh,
wish
so now
for.
we're speaking over
You don't know the
people.
half of it.
Yeah, you don't even care to listen to me, do you? I'm just so below you.
You've never listened to me. I don't know why I would start now. I've listened to you every step of the way. I've healed you in every battle, and you don't even talk to me like I'm a person. So I don't know. I don't really know why I would care. I just asked you about your life, and you told me.
Yeah. I did tell you. I didn't think it was that deep. What is going on with you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you having a little midlife crisis in your early years? You just turned 3.
Rich.
Yeah.
No, it's just you have never really been a part of this envoy. You're here just to sleep with Maverick. And you like to parade around like you're this big, important part of it, when it's sort of who's actually been doing the heavy lifting. But it's me. But then you parade around and you talk like you're just this big, irreplaceable part of this envoy, and you're so wonderful and perfect, and you have this perfect life, but also simultaneously you're the victim. And I'm just tired of it. Can't you just say good morning?
Good morning, Your Highness. Better? I'm so happy to be graced by your presence. How may I serve you today? Will it be tea or coffee? Your
I don't have to
Majesty.
take this.
You're right. You don't. So do something about it.
Kiana's gonna turn and leave.
Did anyone in the house hear any of that conversation?
Give me perception checks, anyone who'd like to.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Jim, do it.
I'm just
Perception
curious.
check, man.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Dirty 20.
14.
Awesome.
I just got the rolls today.
What's my perception? 18. I didn't particularly want to hear that, I'm gonna be honest. But
16. Yeah, no, it's just a question of did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got
I got it.
30, 20, 16, and
18.
okay. Jim, what'd you get?
14.
14. Where is Jim in these early hours?
I'd say as of right now, he's like in the near the front door area. Like he's about ready to like go outside, but he was just getting like his like lacing his boots and things like that.
Yeah, awesome. Heidi's, I guess she had gone into another room to look for this book.
Steady.
Lorik's still in that bedroom or wherever he had been staying. Theo's just outside.
I'm outside, but a window's open.
You're outside, but a window's open. And all of you hear the last few exchanges of that. Like, you can hear kind of muffled voices raising. He's clearly angry, some kind of argument. And then you hear that, and Heidi, I think, like, I'm gonna narrate, and Lorik, you can tell me if this isn't true, but if Lorik maybe was already heading downstairs anyway, Lorik's heading down a staircase, Heidi's sitting in one of the rooms at a table or something looking out a window, as Kiana walks through that room, visibly angry, having just left an altercation, heading towards the door.
She walks into my room?
I fan casted that you are in a public space, if that's okay with you.
Whatever you say, princess.
But Lorik and Heidi both see Kiana leaving this altercation. We're all in the same room.
Dang.
You don't have to stop me if you don't want to. You can just talk to each other if you want.
I'm not gonna stop her. Are you gonna stop? I'm gonna go. And I walk into a door and sit at a table, but I leave the door open.
He said, I think I need a hug.
Lorik says that to Kiana?
Yeah.
Do you say her name first, or do you just say that?
Well, I say Kiana, but when I say Kiana, I'm looking at the open door. That Heidi is clearly just beyond.
I go, what?
I may have either saved or killed my dad.
Like, I'm so sorry. Okay, okay, where can we go? I'm sorry to snap at you. Where can we go?
I don't mind. Anywhere. I'm nervous because all I know is that somewhere with sand, and from what I know about the world is there's a lot of sand, and I want a hug to calm down, and then I was hoping maybe we could talk.
She reaches up as high as she can to grab your hand to kind of ask you to kneel down.
And get down now.
Yeah, and she gives you a hug. It's still like her arms are around like your waist still, but yeah. She gives you a hug. Okay, start over. Tell me what happened.
So, when we got our letters, mine was from the pirate man that I see sometimes when I go places. And he more explicitly threatened my father, who I just found out about recently.
You got my note with the coordinates? So
I did, and I think it helped a lot. But he's a bad person, and so I tried a lot of things to get him to make sure that when he let go of my father, that he didn't just throw him overboard or pull a fast one. But I think he did anyway, because the best I could get was seeing him walk through some sort of opening to sand. And you're so good at helping people, and you've been so strong on this whole Envoy. It's really just you and Maverick who can understand me. And if I'm being honest, right now, I have to choose between the two. It would be you anyway. I wanted to borrow some of your strength.
Okay. Okay. Laura, can I try something?
Absolutely, I trust you.
Okay. I take his hands and I first cast Beacon of Hope,
Okay.
which I am hoping will feel like giving you some of my strength. And for up to a minute, not that it really matters right now, you have advantage on wisdom saves and death saves.
Okay.
And
Someone start killing Laura.
You're back to max HP if it matters to you, but more thematically, you get that. And then that's not really how that works. Okay, I'm gonna try this one. I'm gonna say, I don't know that this is gonna work because your father wouldn't know who I am. But if you describe him to me, then I might be able to send him a short message and he could respond.
Yeah. Well, do we have anybody in the Envoy who's good at drawing people?
Me.
Okay.
My charcoal pencils.
So even if it's you the one drawing it, it'll be okay. Like you don't need to see it for the first time and then that be it. You're okay reading.
I think I can do it. I'm ready.
Okay. So he'll begin describing what he's seen. Occasionally, he'll get choked up as he describes different aspects of the abuse that he went through, like the skeleton being shown, and like the wounds that were still on him. But as much of his face as burned into Warwick's memory will be described in painstaking detail, because he only got to see him turn towards him a couple of times, but each time was particularly important.
Yeah, you see, okay. And Jesse, can you remind us, does Lorik know his father's name? I think Serpentress said it.
You can do a history check.
Was it maybe on the letter?
Letter.
I don't think it was on the letter. I think it said father.
I think it did say the name.
I mean, you can check, but...
Oh, well, it's gonna be good here. 19.
Morthar.
Morthar.
Ooh,
And you
that's a
tell him
pretty name.
your name as well. And Abby, stop! You're distracting me. You describe this sea elf man. Tell Kiana his name, and she. You see, she closed her eyes. Thanks. She goes, I'm sorry, I can't find him. I'll keep trying though, and maybe I can. I don't know. I'll try. I'll keep studying it, but because I don't know him personally, or I guess because he doesn't know me, I can't find him with the sending spell.
And so, I didn't even think about this. If maybe I looked like him, would that help more? Or are we exhausted?
Yes. Try it. Yes.
So he transforms and slowly all the details start to come into place. Good idea.
Great idea. Nat 20. Great idea.
Oh, I feel so smart. Okay, sorry.
She. Okay. 25 words. What do you want to say?
Describe what you see and feel. I will find you.
Those last three cut off. I
Okay, 25, right? We love you. All right, 25, right? Okay,
You're only at 15.
Four. Tell if hurt. What you need. I'm in Baranth. Coming soon.
Kiana, she sends that message back, and she continues to hold your hands, and he answered.
Well, okay, that's good. What did he say? What did he say?
He said, "I'm home."
Okay.
That was it.
So, Abyssalian probably.
Probably beaches too. White sand.
Okay.
We will find him.
Would he remember if he saw white sand?
Yeah, I think yes. I think you can know that the beaches at Abyssalia are white. Yeah.
Okay. Well, he didn't say he was hurt, so that's good, right? He could have said more.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, I know. Well, I don't know. Things are complicated with you right now. With your ties to Absalia And I understand that you've made such an impact here on the Envoy. You've been so important to everybody here, and we need you. So I understand if I go and you stay here, I trust that you're making the best decision. But if you can afford to be without me for a time, could I go retrieve my father?
Ulrich, with everything going on in Absilia right now, it frightens me to have you re-enter the country right now. Please, will you let me just get a little bit more information first? So that, I mean, just Absilia, just white sand, it's very broad, and I don't want to be without you. Can you, will you stay with me for just a little bit longer?
No, I trust you. You know, more information is good, and if you need more time with me, then I will give you that gladly. You know, I always thought that I needed you more than you needed me. So I didn't expect. You know, you've taught me most of what I know. So I'm sorry if I scared you.
Sorry, I feel awful asking you to stay. I'm so scared. And I've lost Hugh. He's gone back. And it's very selfish, but I'm really not ready to lose you.
I understand that. It's okay to meet somebody. Like you wouldn't be losing me. I would come back. Nobody would know it's me, and I would say, I'm gonna give you as much time as you need to decide what's best. When is best. I trust you. To be afraid that anything's happening right now. Okay?
Will you just stay for tonight?
Oops. Would you like me to stay by your side? Do you want space? Do you want connection? What do you need?
Maybe for the first time ever, Kiana's gonna lie to Lorik. I know this isn't the first time, but you know, one of the only times Kiana's ever lied to Lorik. Just gonna say, I think I'll have a little bit of space, I think, for right now. I don't really want company right now, if that's okay.
You and I trust you. And I will be always waiting and ready for when you need me. But you don't right now, and that's okay. You've dealt with a lot of closeness for a while. I've been close to you, but even that closeness seems so far compared to what you've we've lived through. So yeah, take your space. You'll be able to find me easy. These floors were not made for me, so when I walk, it kind of makes it clear where I live in the house. I can go now if that's what you need.
Felt good. Yeah, maybe for right now.
I'll always be ready. Take your time.
And as Laura
Walks out with a lot of drinks.
as Laura walks away, first of all, Kiana feels horrible. Absolutely deeply horrible to be reminded how much he trusts her right after lying about how she feels. And what Kiana was thinking about through that entire conversation and decided not to tell Lorik is that casting those 2 spells felt like it was eating her. And she doesn't know what that means, but she thinks she might have an idea. And she's not going to tell Lorik that. At least not right now. He doesn't deserve to be weighed down with that. He also doesn't deserve to have to stay behind for her, but that's neither here nor there. Lorik heads off. Cyrus, you're sitting in. You hear that entire conversation. And what does Heidi think hearing that?
Heidi didn't hear the whole conversation. After Kiana said, I'm just not ready to lose you, and Lorik said, it's okay to need someone, she closed the door. She said,
Oof.
okay. She said, I'm not
Okay.
supposed to hear that.
I'll say
Before
that
that, there's a lot of stuff.
No, go ahead.
Okay?
Sorry.
I just said that before that, there's a lot of stuff that Heidi doesn't understand. She probably wrote it down, or it lives in her mind palace. But, like,
Yeah.
talking to Lorik's dad?
Yeah.
Where are
Really
the
weird.
beaches? I don't know.
I was just gonna say, vaguely before you shut the door and kind of go, you gather, based on what you heard, that Cyrus is probably still sitting in the kitchen. You don't have to do a thing with that, but Heidi can notice that.
I did want to. Do I know that Kiana and Lorik are gone?
Yeah.
I don't want to. Yeah.
You hear Kiana's little footsteps going up the stairs.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to go talk to Cyrus.
And you have not gotten a chance to look in that book yet, BT Dubs. So, after
I wasn't doing that in the study.
After you talk
I
to
thought
Cyrus,
that's what I was doing.
No.
Oh
no.
my gosh. My boyfriend gave me one task. Sorry, honey, I'm living through New Housewives. Okay. Okay, I go into the kitchen.
You see Cyrus.
Oh. Hello.
Pleasantries.
I just came to make some tea. I've got some paperwork to go through. Do you want any tea?
Alright, made myself a little mix here. Seems like your friend needs some tea.
My friend.
Yep, she's clearly not mine. Woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I mean, whatever, I guess. Once a princess, always a princess. Always thinks she's above everyone else.
Yeah, I heard some of that conversation. I'm worried worried about her. I don't really know. I don't really know what's going on. I think it's more than we think. I don't know. I'm sorry. From what I can tell, you hadn't really done anything to provoke her this morning. But I think... I don't know. I think there's more going on with Kiana than we know.
Goodness forbid I wake up in her presence. I know she's like going through some strange midlife crisis thing, and I told her that and she didn't like it.
Heidi pushes a cup of tea over to Cyrus anyway.
She sniffs it. What is this?
It's wonderful. It's sort of blueberry lemon tea, and I added a little bit of lavender.
Oh, sounds awful. She takes a sip. Why is it so sweet?
I'm sorry, do you prefer it dark and bitter and lonely and empty?
Yeah, that sounds better. But I guess I'll drink it for now. Thanks. What you got there?
A huge book of addresses.
Sounds boring.
Yeah, I think Azai's looking for a secretary. I have a job, so I can't take notes for him like I did in college. So his dad pointed him to someone who pointed him to someone else that he used to know. So I don't know.
Why can't you just
Not
be
much
his
else to do
secretary?
around here. Well, good question. I already work for someone. You know him. And he's the
Fortunately.
worst. He's the worst, but he's also the most powerful man in the country. So, I guess it's a good job. And it also means it's one with a lot of repercussions for leaving. Especially if I want to stay in politics, stay with all of my limbs attached to my body.
I feel like that would be a favorable
Like that.
outcome.
I think that would be nice. And Cyrus, it's not gonna look fabulous on me or Azai if the girl who everyone thinks he's dating and he is suddenly a secretary. Okay. Yeah, sure. Heidi Hopeful is gonna be a council member one day, and we should take her seriously, listen to her opinion. And yeah, she's only here because her boyfriend hired her. It's just not a good.
Yeah, I didn't think about it that way. Ugh.
I've had a long time.
Well, I'm just kind of tied up here for a little while. I don't really have anything going on. I can't do anything, but I also can't leave, so I can't help. So I'm just stuck here in this house with an angry frog.
Maverick, right? I mean, I know he's off, seeing a mage. He's asking about his vampire thing?
Yeah. Hell is strange. Hell is
Yeah.
strange. I hope that he can get his reflection back for my sake. I mean, you know how many times I've heard, I can't see my pretty hair, my pretty face. Over the past few days, it's been all so awkward. No amount of me braiding his hair assures him. And I know it really doesn't turn out that great, and you guys think, like, just... give me a thumbs up and tell him it looks good. I know it doesn't. You don't have to lie. But I don't know. It's stressing him out.
Not operating Maverick's hair, but I don't know. Being with Maverick to Shot. Is it like, I don't know. Do you ever get worried that he's kind of the most important person in the country, and you're a secretary? You're like a bodyguard. Does that ever feel weird to you?
Well, if we're talking about Maverick and Cyrus, I'd say another thing.
Be talking about.
Yeah, well, I'd say one thing, but if we were talking about Azai and Heidi, I'd say, well, this is me, so it's not really good advice for you. I wouldn't care, but, I mean, if I were giving advice, that would be good for you, I guess. You're smarter than you give yourself credit for. You'll find something to work it out. And Azai, he's a dumb idiot, but he's got a good head on his shoulders.
He is a pretty dumb idiot.
Extremely. How did we both get big dumb idiots?
I don't know. It's something we have in common, which I also wouldn't expect.
Yeah. Well, you toughened up a little bit in hell, not that you remember a lot of it. Learned a lot about you, but don't worry, I'm not going to bring any of that up.
Thanks. And it does help that our big dumb idiots are also very beautiful. Doesn't hurt.
We should get them in an arm wrestling match at some point. Just for our entertainment.
Yeah, I think that's a really good idea. I would be, I wouldn't place any bets or anything, but I don't think Maverick would be happy.
No bets. That's boring. We could bet our breakfast, I guess. Would you do that?
Sure. If Maverick beats Azai in an arm wrestling match, I will give you all my biscuits for a year.
You know what? Deal.
Oh my god. We should get them in an arm wrestling match. That's funny. Speaking of big, beefy guys, what's Jim up to?
He laces up his boots after seeing all of that transpire, all those conversations. Doesn't pay much mind to it. He's kind of down in the dumps today. He walks outside. He sees Theo just kind of like chilling, eating some grapes. He's like, hey, and just keeps walking. And he starts to, on his journeys to like buy a bunch of just random stuff for the group. He also like bought a ridiculous amount of bricks. And he is starting to lay them in a like circle in like the front, like near the garden area of Azai's house.
Awesome.
He's just starting to build something.
What's Jim hoping to do? As like the afternoon wears on and he gets further and further into his project, like if people looked outside, what does it seem to be taking the shape of?
For those who care to pay attention, Jim is building what looks to be like a gazebo.
Theo, I think in particular, you're sitting like just close enough that you're basically watching him build the gazebo. Would there be at any point during it that you would talk to Jim? Supposedly your best friend.
I think how long do you think this takes?
He's on hour like 6 right now. Like,
how close is it to being done?
I'd say he's got the foundation laid down with like the bricks and whatnot, but as far as like the lumber that would go over and like the roofing and all that kind of stuff, it still has yet to go, but halfway.
So okay, yeah. So in the middle of him building, like I've been watching him for like an hour. I just go, "What you doing?"
Oh, hey. I just thought I'd make myself useful, and if I can't be with Heidi forever, I thought I'd, show my support in other ways and make them a little early wedding present, I guess. He's laying out like a level, and he's just, it's not gonna be much, but at least I'll be part of their special day in some way.
Why are you letting this define you, Jim?
What do you mean?
I mean, why are you letting this control you? Why do you feel like you have to do this?
Well, I mean,
You could do anything.
I can't.
You could do it. I get up, and I put my hands on his shoulders. Jim, you can do anything.
What do you like? Well, what is there to do? All I know is how to lay brick, and clearly I don't know how to love. So this is all I can do.
Jim, there are so many women and men in Varanth.
Never thought of men before.
That's what, this is what I mean, Jim. You can do anything. You can do anything.
Can I finish the gazebo?
Yeah, no, you can. Like, if you started it, you can finish it. I'm just letting you know that this doesn't have to be it, Jim.
Oh.
Also, do you want a grape?
Yeah, I haven't had any kind of nourishment in 6 hours, so.
I go over to where I've put the grapes and I toss them at him.
I do the whole.
As you start, the moment, Theo, that Jim catches the first grape, you sort of like accidentally like kind of touch your neck, like you remember that your necklace is there, like you feel it against your skin again, and with just the slightest bit of autonomous effort, you see the most pure white aura coming out from Jim from all sides. But not only that, Theo, you see that his chakras are perfectly aligned. But only once this conversation happens and he eats that first grape.
Jim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is gonna sound crazy, but I think you just achieved inner peace.
It was.
Do you feel that way?
I won't lie. It was probably the best grape I've ever had in my life.
Okay. I'm glad to know that.
Okay.
I'm clocked it. I go, okay, whatever. Okay. Yeah, no. Jim discovers he's gay.
So men. So what do you mean men?
So what I mean, Jim, is that
Then Theo
okay.
explains homosexuality.
Yeah, I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't really know if I'm qualified to talk about gender, but
60-year-old man. 60-year-old man.
Yeah. Hey, some
a woman who looks 20.
yeah. This is the future liberals want. Anyways,
This is Joe Biden's America.
this is Joe Biden's America. Yeah, Jim, so I can't say, I don't really know what people do to go out and meet people for. I still don't have my memories, but I know that people do things. So, I don't really know if this is the vibe, but next time, whenever I go to the monk encampment, you can come with me.
Okay. What's that?
It's just the people that follow me.
Oh, like stalkers? Like, do you need help?
No, they're like kind of chill about it, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, sure. I'm always down to clown.
I got you, Jim.
Wrong with him. Always down to clown.
He realized that men were a potential, and now he's letting loose.
He feels a lot better actually. He's like, well,
He's like, wait
a minute.
What is 10 times funnier to me than a Cora Jim love story is Megan's plans getting ruined. That's so much funnier to me. Anyway,
You try to have the two old people that are in the house. You try to make them fall in love, and nobody thinks it's as funny and cool as you do. And then Joe Biden's woke America.
Megan just said a slur. Let's finally resolve Megan looking or Heidi looking at that address book that certainly happened many hours ago. Timeline's a little wonky. Just stay with us. Heidi, you start looking through this thing, and I know you texted me about a letter. I'll let you send it in a minute, but you're looking through
the address in it. I have to send in the address as well.
Yes, you do.
I have to send in the address, so we can do the letter after.
You flip. It's in alphabetical order. So you go to the A's and AR, ARC. And you do find Vale Archer that you're looking for. Jot down the address so you can send it to your mans. And as you're writing it down, you see another name that just kind of catches your eye.
Oh god, no! Oh god!
And
okay, who is it?
Just an entry above. You see Tandem Arcanum. And at the time of this address book being written, 11-year-old boy listed as one of the dependents that lives in Madame Guthrie's children's home. And there's an address for Madame Guthrie's children's home. This is as of the 1090s, so it's 10, 12 years ago. A little less than that. This would have been 94 or something, so.
And an 11-year-old Tandem Arcanum lived in Madame Guthrie's children's home.
Yep. And there's an address for Madame Guthrie's children's home.
Okay.
Which is in Precinct 5. Probably a couple hours.
Where I am.
Yep. Couple hours cart ride around the base of the volcano.
Awesome. Can I tell you? Not the address I thought you were going to give me. Not who I thought was going to pop up in that book. I'll text you later.
Okay.
I thought you were doing a really Heidi deep cut. And I was going to go, huh? But that's fine. I'll text you in a minute. It doesn't matter.
We'll be in that chain.
Yeah. Okay. Heidi writes down Vale Archer's address for Azai on one piece of parchment, and she'll have another one for that. And then she writes down the address for Tandem Arcanum in her notes. And she closes the book and goes, thank goodness, I've been bored. And then, is there a window in this room?
Sure.
Okay, awesome. She goes to the window. And she does the whistle that we have established calls her dragon. And she calls Bernadette. I miss her.
Awesome. Give me an animal handling check with advantage. The only times in D&D
I've never had to do that to call Bernadette.
Maybe I just want you to try. Can you just try something?
Can you play our game again?
Will you play the dice game?
You just told me I can have a dragon. 18.
18. You whistle, it's super loud. And you see that after like 20, 30 seconds, you hear flapping in the distance. And you can look up and you see a slowly growing blob as this golden dragon appears on the skyline. And lands a bit of a distance away from the window. Well, hey, baby, it's been a minute since you called me. Whole world thinks you've gone missing.
The whole world. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. Hi, Bernadette. I hope you're well. I'm not missing. I'm sorry if you've been worried. Can I ask a favor that is not work-related?
Oh, sure. You and me, I just feel like we're tight as two peas in a pod.
Thank you, Bernadette. I need you to take... You got here fast. So she kind of scribbles some last words down. She's, okay, I have 2 things. I need you to take this. Well, I need you to take them both to Azai. Can you do that?
Sure. Azai and I have been real tight in these last few weeks.
Really? Is he doing okay?
Well, I'm more generally the council's dragon. I don't really belong to Wing or Claw.
Good for you. Well, good. I'd send these to him in the mail, but I think he needs a little bit quicker.
Sure.
Okay. Here you go. Thank you. We have like a pouch. Like, thank you.
What's so important you gotta get it to him this fast?
Well, one of them is an address he asked for. He needs a secretary. He can't find his papers. And it's a little note that I think we might be leaving his house pretty soon. I think there's somewhere else we need to go. The other one's for him. You said you've seen him. I don't know how he seems he's doing to you, but
He's a real sad boy.
That's what I thought. Well, he just needs to know that I love him, so I'll leave that pretty quick.
And you're doing all right, baby?
You know, Bernadette, I think I'm doing okay. As okay as I can be. I think I'm being useful.
Well, that ain't the same thing as feeling all right.
No, I'm all right.
Well, good. I like to see you doing all right. You're a good kid.
Thank you, Bernadette. I'm 30 years old, but thank you.
And unless you have anything else to say to her, she takes off and takes your letters away. Yeah, and then what you doing with you just got Tandem Arcanum's address as of 6 years ago.
Yes, I go into the most public space in the house, where as many people are as I can find.
Yeah. Well, for the purpose of ease, we're all here. Maverick and Bart are still gone, but for the purpose of ease, everyone else is still here.
Hi everyone. I think I have some very important information.
Speak it.
Okay.
Okay.
I got a headache.
Speak, woman!
Were you guys aware that when Tandem Arcanum was around 11 years old, he lived in a children's home?
Who?
No, I've
Who's
lived in
Tandem
Durant
Arcanum?
my whole life.
I thought he was dead before he hit 11.
Okay, I turned to Tiana and Cyrus. I say, forget that. The two of you, is that new information to you?
No.
You knew that?
It was public information that the governor adopted Tandem. I mean, it's it's kind of a cultural thing. It's like he's the only Minotaur really in Varanth that I've ever seen, at least. And I guess when the governor, I don't know when he came to the capital or why, but I guess he encountered Tandem somehow, and they met, and I don't know. I don't really know. This is all hearsay because I wasn't alive, but yeah, he adopted Tandem.
Tandem's from Varanth?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's news to me.
Well, I know it's been a few weeks, a few months since we've looked into Tandem, but it is what we're here to do. I found the address to the children's home he came from. I think we should go.
Yeah. I mean,
I kind of forgot that's what we were doing, to be honest.
What were we learning from going there?
Jim leans over to Theo.
I don't know.
They're talking about.
I know that it's about the Envoy, but I don't think they told me what this guy's deal is.
A kid died. He was murdered.
And then he was not dead, and then he was dead again.
Yeah, that. And we're trying to find things about Terrador, which is weird. There's a bunch of weird stuff going on. Tandem probably knew something about it. It's been a while since I've been refreshed on all this. Usually, I just kind of fight.
right.
Yeah, his death is kind of like the whole reason that we all know each other.
Yeah.
Theo and Jim. What this Envoy is about is we think that there has been some kind of involvement with what's all the weirdness that's been going on in Terrador. They've shut off trade. They've stopped shipping out food. It's caused a food shortage in Imperia and Varanth. And they think that Tandem Arcanum, the governor's son's death, has something to do with all of that. Maybe he was killed in some kind of revenge plot by this paranoid king. So all of these, we're trying to figure out why he died, and so that we can bring some peace to the governor and his family. Yes, Jim.
So, Terrador shut down?
Its borders are closed.
How does that affect my bricklaying business? I kind of...
You'll probably have to go domestic only. Heidi, I do think we should go.
I also have an announcement before we head out.
Jim.
Yes, Jim?
So
Yes, Jim.
found out that you can like boys too.
Oh my god.
And I feel pretty good about that.
Okay.
Jim, can you plug your ears? Not very bad. Can you plug your ears? It's a game.
Oh, okay.
Guys, his chakras are fully aligned. I don't know how he did that. My chakras aren't fully aligned.
Really?
I just need everyone to know that. I think that Jim is a lot more powerful.
Thought in his brain.
Jim's a lot more powerful than we think he is, and we need to let him do something next time.
Okay.
We have to let him go crazy. I don't know.
Okay.
What's a chakra do?
We can get into it later. I don't think we have time for this.
It's
I
what?
lied. Not right.
10 in the morning?
Yeah. Can we?
Noon?
Oh, good. Time for another drink.
Everyone get in the cart! We're going to Madame Guthrie's children's home.
Yeah, Kiana goes.
If everybody
Cyrus
piles
grabs
into the
Jim
cart
while he's still
with
plugging his ears.
yeah, with minimal resistance.
You can. It's okay.
Did I win?
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're gonna go on a trip. To a children's home. It's about a, I don't know, half day's cart ride away, a couple hours. Wanna come?
Yeah. I'm always down to clown.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with him.
Everybody gets in the cart. Yes, Cyrus.
Does Cyrus know anything about this children's home?
Good question.
You can give me a history check.
Can I do one?
Yeah. All my Varanthians can. Bless you, bless you, bless you.
Cyrus murdered everyone there.
How's the 13 doing?
13.
And it's 23.
Well, let's go,
Cyrus,
Heidi.
Cyrus, you're aware that you've heard of this children's home before. You don't really have any memory of why you've heard of it before, but you have. Heidi, you remember it. You kind of do some like leisurely, informative reading in your spare time, and you remember.
I'm very caught up on domestic issues and childcare. Please.
You were reading just kind of like some interesting article you found about the history of the Varanthian childcare system because it's so lacking, especially like the foster and adoption care system because it's so lacking. And you were just kind of reading up, and you remember reading something about Madame Guthrie's Home for Children, where it was the first children's orphanage home type of thing that opened up for orphans and displaced children in Precinct 5. It was the first one really on that half of the country, but really heavily served Precinct 5. Kids that were like their parents died in volcano eruptions, and so they're here now. Kids that just kind of get lost. It's this wide expanse of desert land and tar pits. It's not a safe place for children to be. So Madame Guthrie was this old hag who loved children more than anything, and would house as many children as she could fit in this little shack, and just took care of them with her own money and funds and energy and time.
When did it open?
I'm sorry?
When did it open?
Let me consult my timeline.
Yes, please.
Probably the 50s. So, 50 years ago.
Okay.
You don't seem to remember if it's still operational or not.
Well, that would be helpful. That would be wonderful if I knew that. Yeah. Okay.
You guys start to go. You go. You drive. Takes a few hours. Heidi, you're going by like you have the address of it, so you're just kind of going by like, oh, I know it's in this city. Let's start there, and then finding the street and everything. Eventually, you come upon this shack. It's like grass, mud, thatched, flat roof. It's a box. It's just a clay hut box. But you can see big piece of square wood on like over the door of it here, that clearly once had been painted to say Madame Guthrie's Children's Home, has since been painted over. And you see, as you guys pull up and the cart kind of stops, Heidi and Cyrus, you see a small wooden plaque looking thing on the door that you can't read from where you are at.
Up we go.
I go read. Cyrus come with me, I think.
Yeah. You guys walk up and just etched into the wood. You see the home of war hero Tandem Arcanum, left undisturbed in respect of his family's eventual return.
So door closed, door barred, door locked.
Door closed. If you try it,
I open it.
It's basically a wooden door on horrible hinges. There is no latching mechanic. It just gets pushed open. And I'm gonna send you guys some photos of what this house looks like on the inside as you all walk in.
You have to cast the spell.
So this is genuinely just, I'm gonna send you pictures of what the inside looks like. You, the people, investigate and tell me what you want to look at and get more information on, and I give you more information. I'm gonna send these photos and go to the potty really quick. They are in the side chat. Bilber just sent them.
Whoa.
Let's pop them out over here.
Oh, I love rooms. Rooms is so cool.
I want to drink that bottle.
Can I touch the orb?
Okay, let's all pick a thing. I'm looking at the journal.
Where
Theo's gonna touch
is this
the
at?
orb.
Also on the book.
In the chat.
Oh, I was looking
I'm
at
going
the...
to-
Okay.
Cyrus
Are you
is
looking more?
in the drawers. Oh,
Tall book?
Tall books.
Do we know if is that door where we came in, or is that another door?
I don't know. Joe will have to come back and tell us.
So you guys came in through what seems to be like the corner behind the couch. The corner closest to the
Okay, so it's another door.
oh,
another
okay.
door.
Okay. Okay.
I think Cyrus will go investigate the other room then.
Cyrus.
It is not another room. It is the back door outside.
Oh, say. Well, then original answer, check the drawers.
The drawers, I love it. Okay,
These are brick
everybody, give me an investigation check, and I'm gonna go in age order. I'll start with Thea because she's old.
A nat 20, baby!
Investigation.
Yeah, do an investigation check.
I got a 17 on the orb.
The orb, I love it. Theo, you walk over to this orb and you place your hand on it, and everyone hears this, basically like at normal hollow cube volume, playing into the room.
My name is Tandem, and I am recording these, hoping to help me sort my thoughts out about everything. I've been with the Governor Arcanum for a while now, and it's just starting to get weird. He adopted me from the children's home when I was 17. You know, I was struggling, and he helped pay for my treatment and told me to call him Dad. At 18, I was going out on a mission for him, finding the location of some elemental orbs that are supposed to change the world. I'm putting this now on a wax record that bumps those recordings back to a holocube back at home. Right now, I'm on a ship leaving Terrador. While I was there, I spoke to the king and accidentally let slip my mission, and it was weird. He sent me out of the country about as fast as he could, with no explanation, and I heard him speaking in Primordial as I left. He was telling his men to shut off all the borders as soon as they could, as fast. Now I'm on the boat, and I don't know how badly I've messed everything up. Jeez, it's the 7th of Dreamweave now. Oh, I'm not great at this keeping a log thing, am I? This is Tandem. It's the 8th of Dreamweave. Something's gone wrong. I couldn't sleep at all last night, and I thought maybe I'm just in my own head, but I know someone's watching me. I don't even know if I should be recording this. I don't know if it's safe to. I'm in my cabin, and it's like something's listening. I can feel eyes on the back of my neck, even though the only thing that's behind me is the darkness of the sea. I can hear my own heartbeat. I thought that was supposed to be comforting. The first gift I was given, but it's just a reminder that I'm marching towards something terrible. It's the 9th now. Or it might be. Gosh, it's close to midnight.
Matter, Tandem? Seem on edge.
No, Father.
We're in a precarious situation, boy. You gotta change course now, heading for Varanth. Heidi Hopewell's a secretary to Ignatius Fenton there. She don't know anything, but she would have access to his files. I just want to find out if he knows anything. Maybe ask him to work with us. For a better tomorrow.
Okay.
We got him right where we want him, those idiots. We have a few we've handpicked for this envoy. They're the perfect distraction. We'll get them all into one place, deploy this envoy, make sure the public eyes latch to them, yeah? Then you can do your work with even less of this anxiety, alright? Focus on what's important.
And how are you gonna get them all in one place?
I'm sure I'll think of something. Be well, and remember, this will all help with your issue as well. You won't be so haunted if you're working on something productive. Well, good luck to you. Off to Varanth. I'll sub the connection. Bye now.
The demons that haunt me do not control me. I can choose a better path. The demons that haunt me do not control me. I can choose a better path. The demons that haunt me do not. Fuck. I can choose a better path. Who's out there?
Open up, Tandem. I have word from your master.
Are you real? Oh God. The demons that haunt me do not control me. I can choose a better path. Please, just leave me alone. You're not real.
You're being awful contemplative. Such suffering. This is what happens when you talk when you're not supposed to. Telling secrets to other nations, causing suffering all over, some shit he would say. You know what's coming. Been a while since a cleanse. You keep looking for these moments to be righteous and to make a difference. Here's your chance. What will it be, Tandem? Me, the demons, or the window?
The demons that haunt me do not control me. The demons that haunt me do not control me. I can choose a better path.
Oh, Empyrean.
I can choose a better path. Fuck.
Yeah.
What do we think?
I'm processing.
I have an immediate question, and you're probably not going to answer it. But is he loading that gun that Maverick always wanted?
There's no gun. There's never a gun.
It sounds like he's tapping something. It's like he's tapping like
that was so Morse code.
Drops it and then
that was
picks it up
so
and
Morse
taps
code. I don't know shit
Aaron
about
would
Morse
love
code, but that
Morse
was Aaron loves Morse code, and that was definitely Morse code. I don't know Morse code.
We should look at that.
Anyone that knows Morse code,
Reach out.
job.
Anyone?
Someone in the chat, perhaps.
Whoever didn't already, do a history check and text me the number to see if you recognize that second voice.
Please.
Do I send it to you or put it in the chat?
Did Jim do good? I want nothing more for them, Jim, for Jim to have done well in this role. It'd be so funny.
At first, I was thinking, oh, so he's reporting this after his death. And then it became very clear.
Pre-death.
You figured it out before I did, but as soon as he went, how are we going to get them all together in one place? I went, yeah.
No, yeah.
I was already crying.
I'm sure I'll think of something.
No,
Yeah,
I
I'm
heard
sure
it.
he did.
I was there.
I heard the message.
Think of anything.
It's not good for lawful good, Heidi Ho. It's not good. It's sort of.
Ruh-roh, the law is not
I
good.
thought this guy was my dad. I
Josie,
wrote him
check.
letters and I said, you are my dad. I thought he was my dad. Because he's another... Oh, man.
It's really heartbreaking for Heidi because I remember she found out that he died on the basis scene.
Wait, so he handpicked us?
Yeah.
But he didn't know anything about me. I'm gonna ruin this man's life.
He picked us.
Did he pick Cyrus too? Or is it like Cyrus and me are just kind of like unexpected canons?
Yeah, I'm interested in what that means.
That's a good question.
Picked.
How Thea, why do you care about you? You weren't monk god yet.
I mean, well, I might have already been, but I didn't know yet, question mark.
Okay.
But how would he have known?
Maverick makes sense, right? Kiana makes sense.
Bart makes sense.
Bart,
we're here without Bart and Maverick and the rest of BTS. I just realized that.
But sort of like, what did he... Why... What do we have in common? There's two political figures here.
I'm just here because of who I work for. He thinks I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
So...
And it doesn't even... We're not clear that he even picked you as part of the envoy, or if you just kind of showed up afterwards.
Just wanted...
He definitely had interest in you because of who you work for.
Yeah.
So, he's evil, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Take another minute to discuss. Sorry.
He could be really good and just have plans that we don't know about, right? Maybe, like one of the other big beasts came up to him and was like, "Hey, unless you kill this random kid in the orphanage, I'm gonna murder all your people." You know, we don't know the motivation to.
He called all of Varanth idiots and said, "This is for the greater good."
Yeah,
He didn't call Varanth idiots. He called you guys.
He called
idiots.
us idiots. Right where I want him.
Then
That was us.
I've misinterpreted his words. Now they're more personal.
He pretty much said, I need a distraction to distract the whole world. I know exactly what'll keep him distracted, a big flashy envoy. And I think I have an idea of how to get him all, of how to get key people, common people from each nation together. Because I think there's something interesting about, like, Kiana's not a queen of Abyssalia. She's a kind of jilted princess who hasn't really done anything before. And then I think I think you guys are right. Lorik and Cyrus were surprises. But I think Thea was a surprise too, because she wasn't invited to the funeral, nor was Lorik or Cyrus. But Kiana, newbie princess, Maverick, black sheep, man of the people, politician, and then Bart, Beyonce. Yeah.
Beyonce.
What better combo to put all in a room? Bubbly,
People's
sitcom,
Princess.
Tiana, Black Sheep, Maverick, and Bart. And then you got the rest of you were kind of also there. Whatever. But yeah, that is what this audio plays out into the room. The series of kind of diary entries. As Theo puts her hand on the orb. And is it safe to say you guys have that discussion, but in character?
Yeah.
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 So, real quick, was it
Just
just
so
like
we don't-
was it like a CD player that you just press play, or was it because like Theo had some kind of like?
No, it's a CD player.
It's a holocube.
So,
yeah, right?
Really,
Yeah, so he
anyone
said-
could have done this. Like,
Exactly. He basically at the beginning of the thing he said he's using a recording device on his travels, but it stores all of the recordings back at his house. So that's why we literally get the audio of him being killed on a ship. And it gets bumped off of the house. Any questions for me about the audio recording that like you are sure your character would have gotten if you didn't catch it? And yes, Josie, I'll send it.
Yes, please. Okay.
Any questions about what Tandem did in the recordings, what he was talking about? If it's something that's going to come to light soon, I'll tell you that.
Those orbs are my orbs, right? The orbs I know about?
That's the only orbs you've ever heard of.
Elemental orbs.
Elemental orbs. This is more a question for Megan, who's still a noob. Primordial is the demon speak. Is that true? What is primordial?
Primordial is the national language of Terrador. It's just a language. It's technically the language of giants or something, or like under gods or I don't know, something. But it for our purposes, it's just the national language of Terrador.
Okay, so it's not weird that the King of Terrador was speaking primordial. He was just speaking it so the Tandem couldn't understand him. Okay.
The King of France, the King of France speaks French. Yep.
Heaven forbid.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
How could he?
He said,
spoiler alert.
I have a story question. When was the funeral?
The funeral was like the 12th of Dreamweave, like the teens of Dreamweave. So mere
And it was,
days
like,
after
the
that recording. And
it was okay. Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
Okay.
Can I make a metagame joke?
Yeah.
Y'all know the Sergeant Dokes meme? It's been popular lately.
I don't think so.
Maybe, but
No.
not by name.
Do y'all know about okay, so I can't prove anything, essentially, is what's going on.
Oh, where he's like on the.
There's no way that we. Yeah. I can't prove it, but he definitely
I can't.
orchestrated us going to hell.
Yeah.
My brother.
I know he put us in hell, but I
he
just
did this,
can't
I just
prove it.
Can't prove
I
it.
just
I know he
can't
heard the
prove
boss.
it.
I know it now, but I didn't know what it
I
was
know
called.
he had something to do with putting BTS in hell, but I just can't prove it.
I know he kissed that demon lady, but I can't prove that now.
Any other questions for me about the recording itself, sequencing, what Tandem was talking about, anything like that? If you have questions later, let me know.
Is there any way that we're supposed to be able to figure out what that sound was?
Is it really Morse code or are we freaking?
I think it will become clear with the next couple clues.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll make it Morse code.
So Theo is the oldest. I think next down would be Heidi at
She's the
30.
youngest.
Jim?
60.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim, what did you roll?
Not 20.
And what are you investigating? No,
No,
on your investigation?
you told me to roll for history on the other voice.
Yes, I texted you your answer for that.
Oh, I didn't. Where I'm another bot, I did not see what the response was.
It's not gonna do much for Jim. It's
It's
strange that Jim knows who that is.
but I got
How'd
a
you know?
investigation. I was just looking at that book on the bed, 14. Or not
Okay.
14, gosh, sorry, 2.
You got a 2?
On
What a lie!
investigation. I got a 14 earlier in this episode, but yeah.
You pick it up, you're holding it upside down. Is that what Heidi's investigating?
Yeah, I got a 12.
Heidi takes it from him and flips it right side up.
There, yeah.
Awesome. You see, this is a sketchbook, Heidi. And as you look at the page that it was left open to, and there's drawings of local plants, big in the center of the page, with little writings in the margins. You also see that on one half of the page, there is what appears to be a top-down layout of his bottom floor, like as if he was drawing like a blueprint of the bottom floor of his house. And in the center, under where the couch is, there is a round symbol with lines interconnecting in it. Or a square symbol with lines interconnecting in it.
I've never seen.
And then there's a square drawn in the center of this room blueprint with lines connecting different corners and sides.
Okay.
And at the top, do you read Infernal?
Can I roll?
Roll something to try to see those cognates, baby.
Would that be history?
No? Well, okay, sure, yeah.
Or insight? It can be history?
History'd be fine. Yeah, like trying to remember some Infernal lessons you've taken.
Yeah. Back in law school. We taught a lot of stuff in law school.
I say, while you're trying to read it, Jim's like, I've never seen language like this, and he's referring to the pictures. It's like they're using drawings of plants for an alphabet.
Yeah, that's really nice, Jim. I'm really blurry. I got a 23.
23. Based on a little bit of what you remember, plus some cognates, in Infernal at the top of these pictures and margin writings, it says, "If I die before my time."
And it's...
Hmm?
Okay. Is that all? If I die before my time?
Yep. I'm gonna leave you there for a second to ponder. I'm gonna leave you there for a second to ponder. Cyrus, what are you investigating and what'd you roll?
I got a nat 20 for exploring the drawers. She's going to pull out all the drawers and see if there's anything in there.
Yeah. You go through and you open some of the drawers. You find an old sketch of an old woman on withering paper that he's written Madame Guthrie on the top of it. You also find like kind of a newspaper clipping, or I guess it'd be like a scandal sheet, but whatever, like the equivalent of an old newspaper. Just the clipping announcing that Madame Guthrie's is closing. That the Arcanum household, that the Governor Arcanum has paid to buy the house after Madame Guthrie's passing, and that Tandem Arcanum will be moving in. Local legend. Kind of this rags to riches Annie story. He's adopted by richest man in the world. And yeah, I think that's all you find inside of the drawers. Who would be next? Lorik? What do you find? What are you looking
Remembering correctly, I got 18. And I looked at silly things because I'm silly. I looked at the books because they're tall, and so am I, above the fireplace. And I looked at the big bottle because it looked interesting.
the big bottle and the books at the
Big
top.
bottle underneath the hanging herb, and the books at the top.
With an 18, you don't really see anything of interest in any of those items. You do notice, excuse me, on a higher roll, sorry, you notice the tray that's on top of the fireplace that has, hang on, sorry, I'm sort of kind of catching up on the chat. You notice the tray that has what seems to be some kind of note and some kind of ring, if that would be of interest for you to look at.
Yes, let me look at that ring.
Great. You look down, you pick up this ring first. It's worn. There seems to have been an inscription on the inside and the outside. The inside is very faded, but you can tell that it was an infernal. On the outside, it seems like probably just aesthetically, it's probably the same inscription, but in common. And it says, "The demons that haunt me do not control me. I can choose a better path."
Okay, so that's what he was dealing with. Got it. I will take the note to Alika and go look at this.
Yeah, Kiana takes the note and she holds it up, reads it out loud for everybody. Demonic haunting, support and relief. 250 gold pieces per cleansing, counseling free.
So he was just very troubled. May I use my magic eyes to eyeball everything around me, especially the ring?
What are you looking for exactly? What do you mean by magic eyeballs? I'm so sorry.
They see magic.
Oh, they see magic. Okay, wonderful. Trying to think. You don't see any magic on anything that we've investigated thus far, but you do notice kind of an energy that you're sensing from underneath the rug.
Oh.
Before
Okay,
Laura calls you back, has anybody not gone? I think everybody's gone, right? Jim, was there anything else that you wanted to try to investigate?
Can I look at the picture?
Okay. Laura, go ahead.
Okay, I go to Theo. Theo, you can see things now, right? Because of your weird necklace thing that happened that I'm not sure on.
It's mainly just like your aura and like everyone else's aura, but I could try.
Well, I'm
something.
seeing
What do you
weird
want me?
stuff on
What?
that rug. That rug looks
That
weird
rug?
to me, and I wanted confirmation. Yeah, but
Let's move the rug.
okay, yeah, let's do that.
Let's move the rug. We move the rug.
DM gone.
He said,
Gone.
"Do the
Do you
scene."
know what happens with the rug?
I got it.
I would step in, but I have no idea what's going on. So.
That's so funny.
Just
Jesse
like-
said, "I am along this ride with you."
Just like Jim, I'm like,
Heidi would like to be present when you move the rug, so she climbs down quickly from the ladder and holds the book open.
It's quite a small space.
Be careful.
It's just a rug.
See.
Sorry, hi back.
As Jim climbs down the ladder, he misses the last 3 pegs and falls. He's okay. He just stumbled though.
Yeah.
We pull that rug up.
We're pulling that rug up.
Yeah, we move that rug.
Beautiful.
Rug puller.
You pull.
I hardly know her.
You guys see, if you look at the pictures, where there's this kind of red right angle on the rug. Imagine that line is on the floor beneath the rug. I just drew it there as kind of a, like, I didn't take a picture without the rug too, but there's this kind of the beginning of a rectangle on the floor.
Like it's been drawn?
Like red paint, yeah.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
This place is weird.
Is that it?
Also,
Is
all
it
my
just-
guys, I have texted you guys the results of your history check on the voice from the orb, but feel free to talk in character right now.
Is that all that was under the rug? Is just the red right angle?
Yep.
We haven't moved the couch yet.
Brickman.
Can I see the symbol in the book? I look for red paints.
Wow.
Mm.
Where would you look?
Let's see. Where all those jars are by the back door and in those drawers. What is in the bottle? I look over there.
Yeah. You head down the ladder, open the cabinets and kind of dig through, and you guys see Heidi digging through the cabinets looking for something, holding the sketchbook in one hand.
Lorik, you're an artist, right?
One's a better artist than me, but I do have one. I like that.
I have something I need you and Kiana to paint.
Okay.
Maybe.
You find a can of red paint.
I roll up the rug.
Rope rug, set it up.
I push the couch.
Nothing underneath the couch.
Could Cyrus investigate
Again?
the other books on the shelf? Just see if there's anything
Nothing
like
to
sticking.
find. Jesse already did, or Lorik already did. Nothing to find in the books.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Before I tell them to paint this symbol, do I recognize it at all?
History.
Come on.
Can we all do a check on it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. This is
Varanthian-
paint.
Varanthians get advantage.
Okay, I don't got shit on that. I got a 9.
Another nat 20.
What do I add to it? Oh, okay.
Dude, do you have weighted dice?
No, this is
Jim is just good, guys.
I got a 12.
He be remembering.
You guys just can't admit that Jim knows what's going on.
What did Josie
Jim
get?
either knows everything or nothing. There's no in between.
Just
Investigation, right?
Yeah,
History.
what was it?
17.
History, but
Oh, history? Well, it's the same thing, 17.
17.
7.
Cyrus is about to say what it is, and Jim cuts her off. Jim, you see it, and just doesn't necessarily invoke any necessary emotions within you, but you know that the symbol that you can kind of halfly see on the sketchbook that Heidi's holding, is basically like the beginning of it's a symbol that you would use in a ritual to raise the dead in a warlock demonic sense.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that in Treachery. It's a little ritual thing.
Yes, as I was saying, believe it's a ritual to bring people back from the dead. Thanks, Jim.
Hey, no problem.
Right.
Did we
As
see this
in,
when he came back the first time?
Can you what?
Okay, that's good. Does anyone remember seeing this symbol from the funeral?
Histories.
I wasn't there.
I like these all these checks.
Jim cannot He was not there.
Another nat
Oh,
20 per
18.
chance.
Jim
Oh,
was
I
at the
remember right
funeral.
before I went home,
19!
I was
Shut
not
up,
from
Guthrie. You have avoided dice.
Dude,
19!
I promise they're not.
19!
Theo, I hear you.
I'm kidding.
Jesse, do you mind
I don't.
if I
Yeah,
give the
Jim wasn't
Theo?
there.
I got an 18.
Okay,
I got a 15.
15. Laura, what'd you get?
I got 7. So, Lord was like brand new to life at that point.
Yeah.
You know, he gets a pass.
I'm gonna narrate something really quick.
Oh god.
If we flash back our memory to 8 months ago, almost 2 years ago in real life, to session 1. We've narrated before that Theo had this memory of seeing a woman with a black cloak with a pink underside flip a hood up and walk away, and then seeing that same cloak across the table from her now. Theo, you remember when you look down at this symbol, you think that the ceiling must be leaking at first because you feel water on your nose, but when you look up, you see the sky and not the thatched roof. And then you look around and you remember this day. It's the funeral of Tandem Arcanum. You look around and we cut away from Theo just briefly as Heidi looks down at this paint. And the moment that Jim says it's a ritual to raise someone from the dead, Heidi remembers seeing from a distance the Envoy jumping into action. She backs up against this tree, sees them jump into action and do what heroes do. And Theo, you remember one of the times that you sprung forward to attack one of these beasts. You look over, and at the time it didn't really mean much to you, but you made the briefest of eye contact with a very scared woman, her back pressed against the tree, with a black cloak and a pink underside, before turning your attention back to the beast. And as you and Bart work to vanquish the beast that's ahead of you, it falls down to the ground. You glance up because you see Kiana standing up on the pulpit, or whatever it would be called, where the body and everything is, and talking to the priest. Heidi, you see Theo look. You follow her gaze. And peeking out from underneath the coffin, though no matter at the time, you seem to remember a straight red line painted underneath. And you both... And Theo, you can have your full memories from the time of arriving at the funeral to the time of leaving the capital after you leave the Sorcerer's Sunrise Bistro. And you have... And again, you once again have this knowledge that Heidi was at the funeral.
I'll look at Heidi and I'll go, finish it. Let's bring him back. Or whoever it is.
Did you hear what I hear? What I heard? If we're gonna do this, I think we need to do it together.
Always get in my way. And I think that she will go over and help.
I hold the paint out towards Lorik and Kiana.
You pass off the
Walking
painting
back
supplies. Lorik and Kiana replicate it. When you finish the shape, nothing happens.
Figured that would happen. Is there anything in the book?
Can I throw the ring down on the thing?
Sketchbook?
The ring.
Heidi says out loud, "The demons that haunt me do not control me. I can choose a better path."
And then I throw the ring down.
Nothing
Is that
happens.
anything? Or,
Oh, I was just
what else did he say?
If I am to die early, or whatever.
If I
it
die
is.
before my time.
What else is in the sketchbook?
Plants. Oh, I need the herbs from the back of the room. I go get the
Yeah.
herbs and all the plants,
Yeah,
and I do whatever they say in the book.
Yes.
And I mush them together into a paste.
You guys, there's no magic word. You guys,
Heidi turns into a potted plant again. And
Heidi gets really excited about herbs, and she turns into an herb.
you go through, you dig through his plants, you find the appropriately labeled ones, and you do what it says to do. You lay them out in a certain order, you burn a few, set it in the center. And as you follow the instructions for this ritual, and you set the final piece in place, you're all standing around this rectangle. You see that a chill passes through the room. All of you take 1 point of necrotic damage. As you see, sitting on hands and knees in the center of that circle is a sort of see-through figure who... This person seems vaguely familiar. And he looks a lot like Tandem Arcanum, but he's clearly a human. You guys know that at the funeral, it was a Minotaur boy. This human young man has like cornrow braids down the back of his head, dark, smooth skin, and as he looks up at all of you, this kind of placated, glossy, terrified look in his eyes. And he goes, "Oh, the Envoy. I'm Tandem." And that's where we're going to end session.
Huh?
As we get back, your dad killed you, man. That sucks.
Do you know that your dad killed you?
Did you know that?
That sucks that your
with
dad
that.
killed you.
Hello. Are you feeling misaligned? Unordered? Do you feel like you're not really sure who to love or why, and that's affecting you spiritually? Well, come on down. Lie down on this table, put your face in this little hole, and I will align your chakras and your spine with a quick pull here and a quick pull there and a twist of a ligament there and some uncomfortable stretching. Your soul will be put back in order. Who knew it was that easy? You just need to stretch bit. Come down to chakra chiropractic alignment. You'll never know if I did anything for you, but we both know you do that. That's my jab on chiropractic.
I know, chiropractic.
Hello and goodbye very soon. We really want to thank you for coming and spending time with us, engaging in our story, watching as people find and lose their fathers, find and get killed by their fathers, and attempt to find, I shouldn't say that, but a daddy. We had a great time with you, and we just hope that you'll be back. Follow us on all of our socials, if I didn't make you uncomfortable enough just now, on TikTok and Twitch and YouTube. Yeah. Oh no, our soundboard person is gone. Somebody fill in Abby's job. My computer died.
We don't need it. We're better than that.